Welcome to Blind Heroes. Today we're going to discuss the YouTube Player, my favorite audio player / video. My name is Lewis Wood and I've become blind recently, and about 8 years ago. It's a progressive eye disease, retinitis pigmentosus, and I'm here to try to help you live your best life, sighted life. Because you're living in a world that was designed by sighted people for sighted people. And I hope one day that our world is designed by all people for all people. And here's to helping that along. Okay, why do I feel that the YouTube player is like the best audio player and why blind people should care? Well, there's a lot of content on YouTube. Tutorials and everything. And us blind people can learn a lot from there. Even though we can't see what's on the screen, a lot of people out there actually describe the things pretty well. And you can fill in the blanks. But some of us are visually impaired and we can also benefit because we can zoom things in. But the keyboard is the main thing that is so handy. In the YouTube player, they actually have keys that can help you get around real fast. Shift ? Will get you your help screen immediately on there, provided your virtual cursor is off. All your screen reader keys have to go to the browser. Thus, your screen reader has to disable the virtual cursor, or it has to disable scan mode and be in focus mode if you're on NVDA or narrator. Okay, so for your keyboard help, JKL is rewind, pause, and fast forward. So you put your index finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger on JKL. And you can go by 15 seconds. Very handy. Drop the index finger off of the J to the M, and you're muting instantly. Do a shift and drop the middle finger down to the comma, and you're slowing down the video, so he talks slower. Drop the ring finger, which is the fast forward, L, down to the period, press shift period, which is like the greater than sign, which is, and it will go faster. So it's got the greater than and less than sign, so it makes it pretty obvious. Okay? And the numbers, 0 through 9, multiply by 10%. That's how far along it would go into the video. It will always go to that place in the video. It's like place markers. Google automatically places 10% place markers, 0 through 9. So you can go right to them. F is for full screen. C is for closed caption. Those are the main hotkeys and everything. If you want to learn some other ones, go for it. Okay, now I'll show you how it works for me.
Blind Heroes reaching new heights, improving what is possible.
Okay.
Control Windows left arrow. Desktop 1. Navigation region. Learn web code tab.
Okay. Now I'll go down.
H.
Got it.
Escape. Virtual PC. More from YouTube heading level 3. Main region. Link uploads. Play all heading level 2. Visual Studio Code tips, tricks, keyboard short.
Now this is just one of my channels I subscribe to. It's got some handy videos, good learning videos. So I decided to put this as the video here to show you. Because he's going to show a commercial.
Enter. Learn web code -YouTube. Heading level 3 link Visual Studio.
Now I'm going to turn the virtual cursor off.
That's enough talking about tabs and files.
0.
Give me 1 minute and
There's
I'll
the
show
commercial.
you how BigQuery
Luckily,
can
it's
help
not
you
too
get
loud.
insights from your data fast. BigQuery is Google
So,
Cloud's
I'm
enterprise
talking
data
over it.
warehouse designed
But
to help
usually
you
I mute
ingest
it.
M.
See, I mute it.
Free trial button.
Then
One
I
design
press the
button
tab
to
key.
activate. Cloud.google. Skip ads button to activate. Press
I
spacebar.
get to skip ads.
Space. Visual Studio
Pretty
Code tips,
standard
tricks,
there.
keyboard short K.
Okay. I went ahead and paused it so I could talk. But here we go.
K.
Oh, that's right. It's muted.
I made a video about
K.
There we go. Now you're going to hear him. And I'm going to go ahead and let him play.
K.
VS Code, and at the time I was brand
Now fast
new
forward
to the
by
text
15
editor
seconds.
and
L.
Savers.
L.
First 5 minutes or
There
so
it is,
is
30
just me
seconds.
optimizing.
J.
I show
J.
years later I'm still using VS
Now
Code.
30.
I made
J.
a video about VS Code, and at the time I was brand new to the text editor.
L. 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 L.
coupons for each and every one.
J.
Well, 4 years later, I'm still using VS Code.
Hey.
There we go. And now I can speed him up and slow him down.
Hey.
And so now I want to share
Raider.
lots of tricks and keyboard shortcuts and time savers that I've learned along the way. And nothing I show in the video will require any extensions. So these are all just built-in default features of VS Code. The first 5 minutes or so is just me optimizing the keyboard shortcuts for switching between your open tab.
Hey.
Now, see, those were handy because you can go faster, slower, and we people that use screen readers, we're used to faster, so we can absorb it and go through material a lot faster. And when we get to where we want to be, we can slow it down if we wanted to focus on it or anything. Okay, now 0 through 9 sends you to specific parts. Let's say I wanted to go to the halfway point in the video. I just press 5.
4.
Whoops.
5. Hey.
I got a commercial.
Hey. M. Main region. Why this ad? Bluehost.com. Main region. 0 minutes 1 seconds of 0 minutes 15 seconds. Seek slider left. Giver.com button. To it. Why this ad? Button. To activate. Outsource button. To it. Why this ad? Giver.com button. To it. Skip it button. To activate. Press space. Visual Studio Code tips, tricks, keyboard shortcuts and features tutorial left parenthesis code right parent. Hey.
So you gotta wait till it comes back. So.
Hey. M.
VSS.
Hey.
There you are. Got that one. I had to hit the mute button. But see, you had to wait for that skip ad button to show up. It takes like 15 seconds. So the process of muting and doing all that doesn't bother it at all. Okay, so let's see. I'm at the halfway point now.
Hey.
As well. For example, in this declaration, if I just say M10,
L.
do custom one.
See,
To
now
give you a real world example, let's talk about React.js and HTML. But
5.
HTML,
5.
HTML.
Hey.
So yeah, keep going.
Hey.
But
9.
I didn't have to run a
There's
command
the
or
end
do
of the
anything.
video.
VS Code just automatically
1.
goes.
That's
And then
towards the
start
beginning of the video.
Hey.
type in shortcut
4.
arrow once, and you can
There
see.
you go.
Then I can.
Hey.
There you are. Now, quite often, you really want to keep the video full screen, especially if you're on a laptop with a touch screen, because you never know when you're going to accidentally touch that, and the mouse or cursor may be off the screen, and it'll cause it to, do some erratic things, like exit the video. So full screen is quite often what you want.
F. Alert. Press ESC to exit full screen. Press ESC
There you
to
go.
exit
You
full
got
screen.
full
Visual
screen.
Studio Code.
So you got full screen mode, and
Hey.
Press it back.
Hey.
and then, you can always do closed captioning.
C. Hey.
Left again. Now, if I wanted to add a word at the
for
end,
people
I
that
could
can
just type
see,
it
you'd
once,
see the closed
right? So
captioning
I added a
coming
word
up
at
there
the
on the
end of all
screen.
of those names. You can use your
C.
arrow keys, but if you wanted to get to the very beginning of the line for all of the lines, you can see, for example, on this line, my
C.
cursor is at the start of the word, but then down here, it's
my
still
circle
3
is-
letters away from
I
the
guess
beginning
it's
of the
up there.
word.
Well,
On
anyway.
Mac, you could press Command and the left arrow. On Windows, you
C.
could just press the Home
Hey. Hey.
key on your
F.
keyboard to get to the far edge, and then you
Escape.
could use the right arrow key to go in a bit.
C. Visual Studio Code tips.
So now
C.
I could add,
It's more obvious when
a
I
word
don't
to
have
the
it on
beginning
full
of the
screen. I
function
don't know
names.
why.
You get
But
the
you got
idea.
closed
Anyways,
caption.
though, point is
Okay.
you can
So
combine
get
the
rid of it,
power
'cause I think it's annoying.
Hey. F. Alert. Press ESC to exit full screen. Hey. Visual Studio Code tips,
expressions
tricks,
and
keyboard shortcuts and features
multi-cursor
tutorial. L.
You can replace them all at once.
Hey.
Okay. Now you see, you got this thing, and you can do an OCR if you got JAWS, and I think you can also do it in NVDA now, but I know how to do it in JAWS.
Space. O. OCR. Started. Emily page. Finished. JAWS. Your screen sharing bullet stop shag. Your screen sharing bullet stop. Your screen sharing bullet stop shag. Your screen sharing bullet stop shag. Visual Studio. Index.me. Example.mb. Index.html1. 2. Scripts.js 8. 3 hey starting double me ending left paren x right. 4 TMLD interface H. 5 HTML style element. 6 left paren C HTML dash 04 VTC element.
I'm reading the stuff in the full screen, and it's reading what's on the video.
7 hey starting triple me ending left paren x right paren left brace. 8 return x star 3.
Which are sighted brethren, they get to see all that stuff right away. I just press escape.
Escape. Hey. Visual Studio Code tips. F.
I didn't
Alert.
actually want
Press
to do
ESC
that.
to exit
so
full
I'm
Okay.
screen.
gonna
Press
Command or
ESC. Hey.
Control Z. Let's move on.
Hey. Visual Studio
Let's
Code tips.
change gears
Tricks.
and
Key
talk-
K.
I see, then you can get the help screen, and that's just shift question mark.
Question. Dialog. Keyboard shortcuts. Playback. Toggle play / pause K rewind 10 seconds. J fast forward 10 seconds.
There you are. And you'll need, of course, your virtual cursor to do this.
On. Dash on, zoom out, plus on numpad, zoom in. D, pan right, S, pan down, A, pan left, W, pan up.
It's basically got all the hotkeys
Spherical
that
videos.
I just mentioned, and I hit the virtual cursor, and I hit the up arrow button and down arrow. Okay, I'm going to hit the escape key.
Escape. Visual Studio Code tips, tricks, off.
Now turn the virtual cursor back off. Hold it, but I'm not going to do this part anymore. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the other parts of this player. So I'm going to be hitting the escape key.
Escape.
All right. That gets it out of full screen mode if it was in full screen mode. I don't know if I had it or didn't by now. Okay. So
On.
Virtual cursor is now on, which this would be scan mode. And what I do is sometimes, because it was mixed up, I'll just do a control home.
Visual Studio Code tips, tricks, keyboard shortcuts and features to.
That puts it at the top of the screen, and then I hit H.
Next.js crash course heading level 3 link.
Okay, that puts it at the heading just below the video. So that's the title of the video. And if I move the cursor key down, it will do likes and all that other stuff.
Main region end. Main region end. Main region end.
Whoops.
Wrapping to top. Visual Studio Code tips, tricks, keyboard short. 68,584 views. Bullet December 20th, 2021.
There it is.
Like this video along with 2,363 other people. Toggle button.
See, it tells the likes.
2.3K. Dislike this video. Toggle button. Dislike. Share button. Dislike. Share button. Share.
Now this is a share button. Now this can be handy because if you want to do some type of sharing things, and especially if you're a developer, you might want to do embedding. But if you're doing WordPress, the Gutenberg block editor just needs the link. You can just do a Control L and just grab it that way. Okay? Unless you want to do a certain times thing, then you do it the other way.
Space. Cancel share unlabeled 0 https://how2.
Now I just activated the button for the share button, and now I'm going to hit the tab key.
Cancel button. To activate, press enter. List with 16 items. Embed button. To activate, press enter.
So it gives me the embed option, and I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like when you do it. I would have did shift tab if I want to just grab a link and start it in a certain area. That's the easiest way to do it. And then there's a copy button. But when you embed something, you go like this. You're on the embed button.
Space. Embed video last iframe width equals quote 560 quote height equals quote 315 quote src equals quote https://.
And see, it's got that.
Learn web code 310K subscribers. Visual Studio Code. Learn web code heading level 2. Unsubscribe to channel button. To activate, subscribe as Lewis Wood. Watch later as Lewis Wood. Watch later as Lewis Wood. Play. Watch on YouTube link. Edit. Contains text. Type in text. Start a checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
You see? All that is code. That's what you just heard. And it's different aspects of the code. So you could have edited it or whatever, but I usually don't do that. I probably should have just hit the shift tab.
643 edit unavailable. 643. Show player controls checkbox checked. To clear checkmark, press spacebar.
You see it asks if I want to show the player controls. Maybe I just want to start it automatically.
When you turn on privacy enhanced mode. API reference link. Developer sample link. YouTube API terms of service link. Copy button. To activate, press enter.
There's the copy button. Now when you copy this, you can grab this content and embed it wherever you want. So if you got a web page that's just HTML or JavaScript, this is the code you'd want to embed with, okay? And I'm not going to do that, but that shows you how to do it. There was other sharing options that were there, which you can investigate those on your own.
Escape. Main region.
Okay.
Share heading level 1.
All right, I'm at the share button.
Share.
Whoops.
Escape. Save to playlist button. Save. More actions button. Link channel /HRP 1987Y12WFI0AI6WAG2.
Yeah, I'm still going through there, and I'm going through the descriptions and the channel
Link learn
subscription.
web code 310K subscribers. Unsubscribe from learn web code button. Current setting is these are some of my favorite tips and tricks I've picked up after using Versus Code for the past 4.
See, and that's the description of the video. This is where you'll find links to things like when you do technical type stuff, they'll have GitHub links and all that other stuff sometimes.
Link HTTP blank.
Okay, so then you watch the video and you're like, hey, I want to comment on something and things. So you just want to go straight to the comment.
95 comments heading level 2.
See, I just hit the H for heading. It shot me to a heading level 2 comment. Now, when you read your comments and you go in there, the first thing it's going to give you is a comment that you can leave. So what I do to get through comments is I just hit the letter G, which is for graphics in JAWS. I think it's the same thing in NVDA, but I'm not sure. But anyway, you're going to go by graphics.
Lewis Wood graphic.
See, there's the graphic for Lewis Wood. That's me. And I could right now, if I hit the down arrow, it's going to let me leave a comment.
The comment
Okay.
edit contains text. Escape. Virtual
I don't
PC.
want to do that, so I'm going to hit escape. Now I'll hit G to go to the next comment.
Zarasai link graphic.
There's somebody's comment.
Heading level 3 link Zarasai. Link 2 months ago. You're the classiest web dev teacher on the internet. Keeping it simple. No bloat. All real.
Okay. Now I can either just keep hitting another one.
Remove heart. Disabled learn web code. Remove heart. Disabled. Remove heart. Disabled button unavailable. Remove heart. Disabled learn web code. Remove heart. Disabled learn web. Alessandro Ferrari link graphic.
And I go there. And then,
Had linked 1 month ago. Nice video. Thank you. Small suggestion: display with overlay text the shortcuts you are describing.
yep, see? By hitting a G, I can go pretty fast.
John Robbie link graphic.
And the other one, she left hearts, but I guess if they leave those little hearts thing or graphics things, you're going to have to go through those. But the nice thing about it is most people just leave comments.
Heading level 3 link John Robbie. Link 2 months ago. Hi Brad.
See, I just hit the down arrow.
Blank. What a great video. Thanks a lot for sharing your insights. I recently tried Visual Studio and I learned a lot from your resource. I think it is a great
Okay.
thing that you stuck to this for 4 years to figure all of them as well. Read more button collapsed. Like this comment along with one other person toggle button. 1. Dislike this comment toggle button. Remove heart. Disabled learn web code button unavailable.
See, I'm just hitting the cursor key down, and I went through all those options. So if you wanted to do some of those options,
Remove heart.
you can do
Disabled
them.
button unavailable. Remove heart. Disabled learn web code. Remove heart. Disabled melt link graphic. Bruno Ramos link graphic. Artemi I love link graphic. Raymond Andrews link graphic.
See?
Remove heart. Disabled learn
I
web
can
code.
just
Remove
go
heart.
through and
Disabled
go
remove
through the
heart.
names.
Remove heart. Disabled remove heart. Disabled button on Mr. Navio link graphic. Heading level 3 link Mr. Navio. Linked 1 month ago. Hey, you're a great teacher. Sometimes I realize why I found you so late, but you are awesome in your course. Visual Studio Code tips. Try escape.
Okay, so this is how the YouTube player, and because of how fast I can get in there, the way I can do interactive, comment, and read comments, and get hints and stuff, and links to GitHub and everything, makes this my favorite player. So all you blind people who are scared of videos because you can't see them, well, you might ought to reconsider them because they are a great resource and they can teach you a lot. Till then, thank you. Click like and subscribe to my videos. This helps other people find my videos. And thank you for watching my video.